One guy who's supposed to get a lot of money is no longer in the middle of getting a lot of money, it seems like. AP Tone has a question for you.
Yeah, Shams, all those contracts are good news. You shared some bad news yesterday about Malik Beasley. He's being investigated by the USDA's office for potential gambling, in-game stuff like that. This has happened in the NBA a couple times the last few years, but he is definitely the biggest name, the best player that it's happened with. What do we know as of recently with Malik Beasley?
As of right now, it's an active investigation, and it centers around allegations around the 2023-24 NBA season. So it wasn't this past season, but the 2023-24 season, and it's around gambling on NBA games, prop bets, things of that sort. We don't know how vast and how big this could get. I will say, though, it is important to say his attorney, Steve Haney, gave me a quote. He said, an investigation is not a charge. Malik is afforded the same right and the presumption of innocence as anyone else under the U.S. Constitution. He has not been charged with anything as of right now. But the facts also are this. The Pistons and Malik Beasley, from my understanding, they were set to reach an agreement on a 3-year, $42 million deal to bring him back to the Pistons. He had an unbelievable year for the Pistons last year. He was an unbelievable leader for the Pistons. He fit so well around Cade Cunningham in that backcourt. He had the second most made threes of any player in the NBA, behind Anthony Edwards. And so that deal was pretty much on track. That deal is no longer, as of right now, it is on complete pause. I mean, his entire really free agent market right now is frozen because of this investigation. And so for this to happen on the eve of free agency to one of the top free agents, one of the best shooters in the NBA, there's a ton of uncertainty around this situation. Again, he has not been charged yet. This is a very active federal investigation.
Okay, so thank you for that information. And hopefully if he's found innocent, inevitably, or not pressed with any charges, hopefully this deal will still be available for him, or he'll be able to get it somewhere else. Obviously, we will be, we'll have journalistic ethics, and we will cover it if he is found to not be guilty of this, because getting covered of this basically makes everybody's natural opinion to go, well, there's a reason that a DA's office is doing this. That is just people's natural reaction. So if he is innocent and there's no charges pressed against him, I hope all this money, and I hope the conversation is brought up that he didn't do anything wrong. Now, if he did, we just saw Jonte Porter, 2 years ago, I believe, because of an investigation, get a lifetime ban on prop betting, I believe. And then Terry Rozier, I believe, had an investigation, but then that thing disappeared. So hopefully he has been cleared. And if that is the case, hopefully we know that and we can tell the world about it. It's happened in football.
Terry Rozier, as of right now, it has been cleared. I mean, he finished the season with Miami. There's really nothing really active as of right now with him.
That's good.
That's good news.
The NBA spokesman Mike Bass did give a statement to me yesterday. He said that the league is cooperating with the federal prosecutors. So the league essentially, I mean, this is a federal matter now. Like this is in the hands of the courts now.
So would that mean it's a big enough amount of money that it's federal, that it would be some sort of scheming, some conning, why would it be, is this the same as Jonte Porter's as well?
I mean, to my knowledge, it's the same kind of district area in New York. I again don't know how big this one is in comparison to Jonte Porter, but the league has said at this point, their measure is to work and cooperate with federal authorities.
Interesting. That's a big deal because, I mean, a lot of people point out the hypocrisy of us because we talk about sports, and sports betting is just a natural part of conversation now in sport. And obviously a lot of people are benefiting from it, us included. We will not say that we are not a company that has certainly benefited greatly from the sports gambling. Shout out to FanDuel, by the way.
Yeah, shout
out to FanDuel. Change all of our lives.
Yeah.
Change everything. And obviously, ESPN Bet now is with ESPN. The difference is that whenever you're competing in the sport, if you were to do what we do as retired athletes, which is why our message is always like, hey, when you retire, it's going to be there.
Just wait.
It's going to be there. And it's going to be awesome. And you're going to be able to get better at it, actually, because you're going to be able to actually focus on it, as opposed to have somebody have leverage over you for the rest of your life with what's happening now. So it's like, I understand there could be some hypocrisy. See, also, the games have to keep their integrity. That Tim Donaghy stuff still makes people think that the game is a work. I mean, that is like the biggest part of all these leagues is people have to think that this isn't a work. People have to believe that their team can win. and that they can just out-effort and out-execute. So that's why, as former players, I think it's a bad idea to have gambling, and I think it should be stern punishments. Like, a lot of people try to, like, say, well, compared to this, you're getting this, like, lifetime ban, and they're letting this. It's like, because that would fuck it up for everybody. Like, everybody in every league, everybody in the league, every person, every family, it ruins everything. So I hope that what they're saying or alleging, and I saw some videos.
Oh, yeah.
I saw some videos on X.
Few.
Are not true about Malik Beasley, and I hope this doesn't become a big thing because we'll lose our leagues.
Yeah, can't have that.
Can't lose our leagues. You know what I mean?
This Pat, though, this does have, from a perspective of basketball and free agent. Like, I'm an NBA insider. My job is to break news. This Malik Beasley situation had a direct impact on free agency. He was one of the best players in free agency. He has an impact on the Pistons. He has an impact on, like, at least 4 or 5 other free agents. Like, the domino effect that has come from this is a lot bigger than just a normal person realizes. Like, it impacted who Detroit's now going to go after in free agency, what other teams are like. It has a trickle down effect. So that's why the timing of this was probably why it was what it was. But I mean, in the case of what could have been for Malik Beasley versus what it is, it's not the most ideal.
All right, we move on. Good luck, Malik. We hope you didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. If you did, though, they're going to find out.
Yeah, no doubt.
They have you. They know exactly where you're at right now.
Got your show through.
If you stop to pee for longer than 35 seconds, they're going to send you a message on your watch saying, "Are you all right?" Mm-hmm. I mean, they know everything. They know everything.